If I'm not overthinking, if I'm not dreaming, you're not listening. You are asleep, and I keep talking off the monologue, and I keep talking off the monologue, and I keep talking off the monologue, and I keep talking off the
Hey, it's editor Erin here. Before the episode begins, I just want to say this episode is going to be very under-edited. This is because, for all the new viewers who haven't seen me before, hi, I'm the host of the podcast. My name is Erin, though I do go by the Welsh Kid from the Block online. The main objective of my podcast, of the monologue, is to feel like your friend and that you got someone to talk to, as they're the sort of videos I like to watch and podcasts I listen to. So you might hear me and my guest on how this episode is going to be edited, and I just wanted to just put that disclaimer out. If you just see us go off topic a bit, talking naturally without the questions, I left all that in as I wanted this to be as authentic and natural conversation for you guys to just get to know us and just see the real us. And yeah, that's why I wanted to give a bit of context before. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the podcast episode. Welcome to Off the Monologue. I'm your host, the Welsh Kid from the Block. Though, if you're family or friends, you'll know me as Erin, obviously. Wow. Anyway, today's episode is a bit different. As we know, every 7 episodes, I'll have a co-host thing. But I'm not having a co-host this time, though I may have someone. It's not a co-host. We are interviewing today this lovely lady. I have got the gift. I wouldn't say play. We've been on the same team, but never got to play because of me being an absolute idiot and getting injured. But so today we have the one and only Lily. You guys may recognize her from episode 9 on how sport shapes your identity. But she's back and she's going to tell us all about her rugby career. So would you like to introduce yourself a bit for the audience?
Yeah. I'm Lily. I'm 17 and I play rugby. I've also got 2 sisters and a dog as well.
That is very lovely, girl.
Yeah.
So obviously you play rugby, but how did you get into rugby?
I got into rugby through my dad. I've always gone to games with him. I've always been around the rugby side of it since I was little. So he's the main person that have got me into it.
What age did you start playing rugby?
Started playing rugby when I was 6, and then I was also doing dance at the time, and dance took over my life for a bit, but gave up dance and then went back at the age of 14, 15.
Oh, nice. What has been... Wait, no, wrong question. You've already covered this a bit, but would you say your dad had a massive part in playing rugby with him playing himself?
Definitely, yeah.
I love that for you, girl. What has been your favourite part about playing rugby so far?
The friends that you make through it, because you're not just friends, you're family, and you go out on a Sunday and you battle for each other. But yeah, rugby is just one of them sports where you go, and it doesn't matter who you are, what you're capable of, there's always something
You
for
see,
you.
it's like friends you make for life, and even
Yeah.
outside the sport, you will still be like, oh, do you want to come out for a drink
Yeah.
or something? As we know, though, we have become friends through playing rugby together.
Yes.
Would you say sports like rugby, where you have to play as a team, form great friendships for life?
Definitely, yeah, because you're never without someone. You've always got a person there that wants to do something with you. And to be honest, rugby friends are more better than what general friends are. Don't come at me for it, but that's just how I feel about playing playing rugby.
Would you say some of your bestest friends you have are through rugby?
Yes.
Would you like to name a few of them?
Erin, Rhiannon. I don't really know if I can say the rest, to be honest, because they're all like older than me.
Fair enough.
Like I'm turning 18, so I'm playing for like a senior women's team, and that's where I spend most of my time, because obviously my dad plays for the same club as where I'm going to play. So
they're kind of all older women, like.
yeah, it's a weird.
Weird, like, mix. You,
Yeah.
like, you're youngest of the team, yeah. All your mates are like way older.
Yeah, I'm like the baby of the team, but yet all my friends like that I had the class as my best friends and are all like older than me. Rhiannon's the same age as me, and she plays for an ST, so you know
Fair.
there's like
That bit, but then
Yeah.
everyone else is like, ooh, that's a big age gap.
yeah, it's like I'm 18 and they're like what 25, 30-year-olds, and I'm like, oh my days.
Like, they got kind of like older sisters then, in a way.
Yeah, more like sisters.
Like, older sisters that got more experience and can tell you everything,
and-
like.
And like the boys as well, I look
Yeah.
at them as my brother, because obviously my dad plays for 'em, and obviously they've known me, like they know me, so they my brothers, and
They're
then
like your unbiological siblings.
yeah, basically just siblings from another mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, the easiest way to explain it.
Best way to put it. If you're in rugby, you would know, or in other sports or like that. Now, many people have a dream of one day being able to play for Wales and represent their country in a sport that they love. Would you say that's also your dream, or do you see it as more as just a hobby?
I mean, I do see it as a career, but the way the WRU is going, I don't think that there is an opportunity for it to be a career. Like, yeah, you see, like, people playing for Wales, and yet they say that that is their career and that's their full-time job, which I could see, like, I really want to do that, but looking realistically at it, I doubt it will ever come to this generation because of like everything that's going on.
Yeah, it is quite hard with the WRU because you have to go like through one of the academies as well, don't
Yeah.
you? For women in particular.
Yeah.
It's like there's one at our college and they're for the Dragons
Yeah.
Academy, and most of them now have gone on to play for like the Wales under
Yeah.
18s, but it's
I've
hard.
got
Yeah.
representing the college kit and the Dragons badge.
So it is kind of harder for like anyone who doesn't want to play for the college. It's kind of harder then
Yeah.
to go through and be more noticed,
Yeah.
because it's very rare any of them decide to come to actual hubs and clubs to actually watch the women to see talent. It's always through the academies,
Yeah.
which is really annoying. Next one is, what moment in, we'll say, career so far that made you think, this is where I belong, this is who I was meant to be?
Seeing that you can go out on a Sunday, play against the team, and get all your anger out that you've been building up all week, and scoring tries, putting points on the board for the team to come away with a win. Yeah, quite a lot, to be fair.
Fair enough, I don't blame you, girl. Next one is, what's something people don't see about the work it takes to get to the level you are at today?
The discipline and the commitment, that is the biggest thing, because it's like when you're playing for, like, I've seen the difference playing for a club compared to a hub. It's like playing for a hub, like, people think, oh, you're not going to get anywhere out of it, So then they don't show up to training. They don't put the effort in. They don't understand the discipline of like the rugby side of it. They don't understand the impact that they make on players that want to go quite far. Whereas playing for a club, everyone turns up to training, everyone puts 100% effort in. Like, you know, there is like a few that do have like their reasons, but that's understandable. But we don't. I think playing for a hub, I think one training session we only had 5 girls turn up, whereas playing for a club, the lowest number that we've had is 18. So there is a big difference, and I've seen it for myself.
So you would say then it's sort of like when it's a hub, the girls are like, oh, don't need to show up. I'll wait until game day to show up, and then they don't know what they're doing.
Then they expect to be starting and all of that.
The whole shabam, like.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson rugby has taught you that applies off the pitch?
I would say discipline is a big one, because you're learning discipline through rugby, but then you don't realise that you're taking it into your day-to-day life. It's like discipline comes when you're like in college, in school, you know, wherever you go really. Like the discipline side of it is the biggest like part and role that to get played throughout, like obviously your career, and in day-to-day life.
Fair, I gotta absolutely agree with you with that one. How do you handle setbacks or a bad performance?
I cry about it, but then my dad does sit down with me and he does be like, look, you've done this wrong, we'll go work on it. You've done this really well, but we're going to push you even further to be the best. But yeah, really just like working on it. But setbacks for like injuries, that can affect you in so many ways. It's like you're constantly thinking, am I ever going to be playing again? Am I ever going to put my boots back on? Like, am I ever going to get better, or is this like just the end now? Every time I do go out and play, like it's always going to be the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
But you can't think like that. So I've learned that you just got to accept it. It is what it is. If you go out there and you do get injured, you just work on your recovery to come back stronger.
It's like some injuries may set you back where you ain't going to be able to get on the pitch. With some, you can, and you can only get back on that pitch if you actually put the effort in to heal and recover to be able to get back on. And I think when people have bad performances as well, they like you said, get upset, but some people just go, okay, I can't do it now, I'm not a good player, I'll never be a good player unless they get out of the negative mindset.
Yeah, you always got to go into rugby with a positive mindset.
It's like you've got the people around you.
That is the biggest thing I preach. Positive mindsets.
Be positive, you always have the people around you when it comes to rugby. Everyone has been in your boots before you, everyone's been there and done it.
There's loads of support out there as well, like from coaches, teammates, family, friends, like you name it.
Team managers, hub leads.
Yeah, safeguarding.
There's always someone. What are you currently trying to improve the most in your game?
My tackling techniques
Fair.
is a big one, but also driving. So when you so if I've got the ball and I run into contact, like driving your legs to keep on like going rather than just falling straight to the floor.
I think that's one thing where loads of backs forget they have to do. No offense.
Yeah.
It's like the forwards automatically do it. The backs forget that, oh, I got attacked. Someone's attacked me now. I don't want to drive, but you always want to try and make that grind. So then you're closer thing and you break down the defence then.
And slow the game down.
Yeah. Because the more you do it, the more the opposition starts to panic then, and they're like, oh shit, oh no, they're going to fucking score a try here. Sorry for my language, looks like I'm going to have to have a language warning now.
Just beat it.
Oh, I'm bad at bleeping, I'm not going to lie.
Use the duck sound.
Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years in rugby?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really thought about that.
Fair.
But hopefully still be playing. Hopefully, well, I'm definitely chasing my dreams now because I never thought I would be playing senior rugby, and especially like playing Premiership as well. So that is an achievement in itself. But hopefully I would like to have some trials with PDC, and next year hopefully go back to playing college rugby, because I've been working on my recovery to get stronger, and my games for like my club on a Sunday have seemed to be going really well. So that's my next goal, college.
That sounds good. Get back to playing with the college and
Yes.
just being able to just get that game time.
Yes.
Sounds absolutely amazing. What would success look like for you personally, not just as a player but as a person?
Success would be inspiring the younger generation coming through. It's like I took on a coaching role of under 10s, and we held our first taster session Friday just gone, and we had 18 girls turn up, and the talent that were there is looking absolutely amazing. Obviously I can't say too much at the minute because it's only a taster session and we're just going to see how it all goes, but yeah, it's just inspiring the next generation, and like them looking up to you is just a massive like improvement. But yeah,
Yes, it's kind of like getting the next generation ready for the next whole team for Wales and just seeing
yes.
all them come through. Sounds amazing. Who has had the biggest, I think we might all know this answer from previous question, but who has had the biggest influence on you, on your career so far?
My dad.
I think we all
That's
saw that
nothing
one
strange.
What do you enjoy doing when you switch off from rugby?
Hanging out with friends, going to the beach, going on holiday, like going out with like the rugby girls, because you're not socialising just around rugby, you're socialising outside of it, and you're doing different activities, and wherever. But yeah, definitely.
Fair. If you weren't playing rugby, what would you think you would be doing?
Most probably motocross racing,
Ooh,
football, or maybe dance.
fair.
Complete different hobbies, but it's what I've been brought up around.
Fair. Why them in particular?
My dad used to race motocross bikes. My mum have always said that she would put me in football because she thinks football's my sport more than what rugby is. Haha, sorry Dad. And dance is because I've done it ever since I was like little, as well as rugby on top. So yeah, to be honest,
Fair enough.
I've been a sporty person.
Fair. Who is the toughest player you have faced so far in your rugby career?
The toughest player I have faced is someone a lot older than me,
Oh.
because obviously training
Yeah.
and wherever. Like I haven't played it props as well. Sorry to put it out there. In particular, props. I don't know what it is, right? But I think I can tackle them, but clearly not.
We're just too big. What's your pre-match routine or superstition?
Pre-match routine:
Yeah,
McDonald's breakfast,
I love that.
a Red Bull or a Monster,
Fair. Ah, I've got glass on me.
sweets,
Go on, sorry.
and loads of sugar.
Fair, I love that then. As you say that, I was like, oh, get distracted by
And
glass.
music blasting in my earpods
Yes.
or on a big speaker.
Oh, love that. You done that in the finals, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I do love my speaker.
Yes. How do you balance rugby with work or studies?
I've had to cut down on training like after college, because obviously like college is like a long day, and I can't be in like two places at once, so I've had to give up something a little bit more than what the other. But yeah, I'm quite gutted, to be fair, because obviously rugby, huge part of me. I love the game. If you listen to people, that's all I ever talk about is rugby, and I'm a rugby fanatic. Constantly watching games, constantly asking to go to watch like the women's rugby and the men's rugby. But yeah, it was quite devastating, to be honest, to give up a little bit of my rugby life to focus on college.
The sometimes studies are more than things.
But I'll be back. I will be back.
She will be back, guys.
I'll be
She
back
will be
now
back.
through the summer, and then
She'll be thriving in life now.
oh yeah.
What does a typical week look like for you during the season?
A typical week would look like coming home from college, going to McDonald's, going to my house to get my rugby stuff if I haven't already got it on me, and then going to training, and then home, shower, food, bed.
Fair, love that.
Yeah.
What keeps you motivated when you've got a lot going on outside of rugby?
Going to the gym,
Fair, get her all out in the gym.
get the muscles.
Look at them muscles, girl.
Yeah. The gym, because obviously getting stronger,
Fair, gotta love the gym.
getting stronger, building muscles up to be able to go out and do what you gotta do on a Sunday.
Love that. What makes the club you play for special compared to others you've been a part of?
I don't know if I should talk about the hub side of it and the club side of it, or just the club.
Up to you, whatever you're more comfortable with speaking about.
With the hub, I would say the friendships that you gain and the relationship with the coaches. That is the biggest thing about a club. No, a hub. And then with the club then, just everything about it, to be honest. The friends you make, the sisterhood that you get, going out there, obviously fighting for each other, like on a Sunday, and just being around each other, to be honest.
Fair enough. How would you describe the team culture within your club?
The team culture within my club,
Or just the team in general?
the team in general, that's a bit questionable, not gonna lie.
A bit questionable.
Very energetic. We all like a drink.
Fair.
Not in a bad way, but yeah, we do all like a drink.
I mean, who doesn't if you play rugby?
I know, literally, that's the best part about it. You go out on a Sunday, you fight for each other, you go back to the club, have food, and then pints all night long.
Yeah, and then if you got college on a Monday, you go in hungover.
Yeah,
Or you just don't go in at all.
yeah, that is the only downside to playing on a Sunday, which I would prefer to play on a Friday or a Saturday.
Yeah, like the boys, they get to play on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to I'm like, oh.
Very energetic, the club is. Very lively, friendly, welcoming. Like, yeah,
Fair.
we might scare a few people off, but they just,
Might
they-
scare a few off.
but that's just like the opening.
And I open and like,
Yeah.
who in the squad has the biggest impact on you?
I would say Katie,
Fair, why?
because she's like the mother of the group. So she looks after everyone. She makes sure everyone have got everything. She makes sure everything is all put in place.
So you're all like your little children, man.
Yeah.
We
love you, Katie. We do.
What part of your game has improved the most this season?
Confidence. Definitely.
Love that. Did not even need to think about that.
No.
Bam, straight on it.
Confidence. I'm more talkative. as
Whoop,
well.
whoop. What are you working hardest on right now?
Tackle technique, my game structure,
Shut up, birds.
and a plane.
Yeah, wherever that is. Actually, can't see that.
Yeah,
Fair. Do you have ambitions to push to a higher level, or are you focused on building something at the level you are at right now?
building something at the level I am at the minute, but maybe it'll be something I look into in the future, because obviously I'm still young at the minute.
It's like you got your whole career ahead of you, yeah?
Yeah, I still got about another 15, 20 years left playing rugby.
Fair enough. Fair. I need to stop saying that word.
If I stop breaking bones.
You can stop dislocating your shoulder.
Yeah.
What? Shush. We're doing an interview, yeah? Quiet down, please.
They blow the pool up.
Fair enough. What does match day mean to you at this level?
Match day means to me going out there and just being with the people who I feel supported by, and yeah.
Love that. What's the toughest part of playing club rugby that people might not realise?
The toughest part is, I would say, losing players is a big impact, because obviously, like, some may retire, some might go, like, you know, on maternity and wherever. But yeah, definitely losing players.
Because I do tend to find that women's rugby in club is harder to gain new players than there is when you're playing for a hub.
Yeah,
There's more young girls that want to play, but then when you reach adulthood, there's hardly anyone want to play. Like the team I'm going to play for now next season in seniors, they're really struggling for numbers at the minute. Like
yeah.
last week's training just got cancelled due to not having enough numbers, and
Yeah.
it's really hard. How do you mentally prepare for games?
Mentally prepare for games. I don't know, just be energetic, like.
Just be your lively self.
Yeah, just be your lively self. If you don't be yourself, people ain't gonna really like you, are they? Because you're putting a fake act on. But just being yourself, they either like you or they don't.
Fair. I need to stop saying that. How important is the club to the local community?
Huge, because they've come, like, well, they've been playing rugby, or they've had a rugby team for like 40 odd years now.
Oh, that's a long time.
But they've moved from Blaenau, Gwent, down to like a local like community, and they've brought girls with them. They've got more girls from other places and unis, but yeah, it's just a big impact. And for them to actually get into Premiership rugby is next level, to be fair.
That is a complete
You got me saying it now.
See, I just got that impact on people. What does it mean to represent your town slash area?
Huge, because if you get recognised, everyone's going to know what club you played for before you get recognised.
That's true.
And then it goes in the club's favour as well.
Yeah, then they're like, ooh, let's go down and watch, and then next thing you know, the club's earning money then.
Yeah, definitely. You've got to bring the money in.
Yeah. They'll bring in, oh, I recognise you from you. Come on then, come down and watch.
Yeah.
Buy me a pint after, like.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a role model for younger players coming through?
Yes, 100%.
Love that. This question we're gonna know the answer to straight away. What got you into rugby in the first place? We all say it together, guys.
My dad, going to watch games, seeing other people, like other girls as well, playing rugby, seeing that it wasn't just a boys' sport, even though I did have sexism when I was in primary and I was playing. But yeah, now that like the community's coming together and they are starting to pump things in place for girls rugby, and don't count me on this, but I think women's rugby is starting to become a bigger thing than what the men's game is.
Yeah.
We don't tell.
Don't tell anyone that. Don't tell any of the men. They'll feel very sad and small.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming back season after season?
The love for the game. Getting up every morning and thinking, do you know what, I got training, let's go out there, work hard to get picked then for the Sunday squad.
Let's not get on the bench.
Yeah, to get picked for the starting 15 on Sunday and to go out there and just play your best and hopefully not to kill anyone.
Fair.
Don't put that in.
You didn't hear anything, guys. Didn't hear anything. What's been your favourite moment with the club so far?
Scoring a try.
Love that.
Scoring a try for my debut?
Debut.
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
Yeah, like,
The word's up somewhere.
yeah, the word will be,
Somewhere.
yeah.
Who's the loudest in the changing room?
Oh. Quite a few, to be honest. Like, quite a few of us, to be honest.
So who's the loudest out of them all?
Me.
Hello, that's right. Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
Who's always late to training?
Ooh. Now we're talking. Last thing, I don't know if I could say any of the names.
Do you want me to just say the initials?
Yeah.
Starts thinking.
LZ.
There. What's the best or worst iteration you've seen at the club?
The worst.
Or best?
What was the word again?
Iteration.
Hold on.
We're trying to figure out what this word means. You can tell I don't know what words mean when I decide to put them in a question.
What number is it?
Yeah, well, hang on 1 second, guys. This is the carnage. Well, that's what the podcast for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. INITIATION. Sorry, guys. There you go.
INITIAT.
This is what the monologue is, guys. This is so unfiltered. I'm just back out. There we go.
Means the process of being introduced or joining or being accepted into a group activity or organisation.
Ooh. Right, shut up, plane. I can actually see it now. Shut up.
When my dad took me to my first training session, obviously,
Oh,
and my dad started coaching.
Slay. That's
Don't worry, I ain't the favourite on the pitch. I don't call him dad or anything to make like
No.
you know all the girls. I call him Grant.
She does. I can say
I
that
call
from
him-
pre-season.
I call him by his name. He's nothing to do with. He's not my dad.
He's
when-
not the dad on the pitch.
Yeah, when he's coaching, he is not my dad. Like
Oh.
obviously, when it comes to like game days and whatever, in the car he would obviously give me a prep talk like a dad. At half time he would give me a prep talk like a dad. But then he would also give me a different perspective as a coach and as well. So I love that for him.
Yeah.
Big up.
It's a big slate, guys.
And I'm so much like my dad anyway, so you
Copy
know.
and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste it into a girl's version.
There. What is it like knowing your rugby Instagram is parent managed? Does it take any pressure off you so you can just focus on playing?
Yes, it does, because I am going to deal with hate comments, or I am going to deal with people telling me that I'm not the best, like, player and all that, and like my dad can filter the comments and delete the comments before I see them. Yeah, so it does take a lot of pressure off me, and I don't see the hate as much. Like, don't get me wrong, people like you meet people and they're like, oh, what sport do you play? And you tell them rugby, they're like, oh, girls shouldn't play rugby, this and that. But it seems to be from like the older generation, like
Yeah.
not being horrible or nothing.
It's just like sort of how they've been raised, where it was always a male-dominated sport.
Yeah, so you do get a few like funny looks and whatever when you get your hair braided in so many different types of braids. When you, just
People look at you like absolutely confuzzled. Like, what do you mean you play
Yeah.
rugby? You're a woman. Go and play netball. Like,
yeah,
no,
like
that's
they
boring.
want, they want you to do dance and whatever, but
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person.
No, I've tried netball. I've tried folk dancing. Not been my thing.
I am energetic.
One way to get your energy out.
But you know what? I generally
Go
think
on.
I have got ADHD.
Fair. Don't worry, I've been told that in college. One of my tutors went to me,
Yeah.
you sure you don't have ADHD? I'm like, I don't know.
The college is sending me to the doctor to get tested for it.
No, one of my tutors literally said to me, asked my mum to, and now I'm on the waiting list for it. Wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, let's go back on topic a bit.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. That's all the questions I have on you as a player and team, or anything to do with rugby, really. This is probably a lengthy episode, but hey, oh, gotta love that. We need more lengthy episodes. I've been only getting 20 minutes. We need to clock it more. Is there anything you would like to ask me or tell the viewers watching at home?
When are you back playing rugby?
I'm not back for ages. I've got another 6 months of intense physio, so that'll take me to November. So then after then, though, I have to see if my leg is straight. If not, I'm gonna have to go back into splint, so I still got a long recovery. When you can bend, obviously I can bend it now, but I can't straighten it. So that's not good. That's not
I want
fun.
my prop back.
Yeah, we need the forward back.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, or do you want to tell these lovely people at home?
Would you ever consider playing rugby league or sevens?
I've never actually quite really thought about that, because obviously I've always played rugby union, and it's sort of, I've never really thought going into like a different league. It's like sort of like how I've been brought up. I've watched my cousin play rugby union with Penalta, so then it's sort of thing. My band used to play rugby union as well, so then it's sort of come and rubbed off on me, and I've just always stuck in that. I've never really thought of a different option.
Yeah.
It's always just thought, oh yeah, that's the mindset I've been in the entire time, and sort of just stuck.
I'm thinking about it, but I was just trying to find like the teams for like my age group, because
Yeah.
I'm at that awkward age of 17, so I'm not old enough to play for seniors, but yeah, I'm not young enough to play for under 16s.
Yeah, so you just at the awkward
I
stage.
gotta try and balance it. 6, 7.
6, 7. It's just, sorry if you set off some of your kids at home, guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
We did not mean that.
You're gonna edit half of this video.
Probably not. That's what I often want. Hey, we just put some things out, go sensitive topics. Bosh.
Yeah.
Big back bosh. But do you have anything you want to tell our lovely audience at home?
If you're thinking about getting out of your comfort zone to try a new sport, definitely go and join your local rugby club, because it is the best thing you can ever do.
There's quite a lot of hubs that we know of in Wales if you're thinking of going from under 7s right up. But it doesn't matter what age you start rugby. It's like, for example, for me, I didn't start playing until the under 14s. It's never too late to start, whether you're now a senior and you're in your 20s, you can start then. You can start at any time you want. There's never an age where you cannot start rugby. And Lily,
Please go follow my rugby account
we'll link it in the description. I'll put it at the end of the video for you guys.
to keep posted.
Yeah, keep posted on Lily, and obviously you guys know where to find me if you don't. The Welsh Kid from the Block. That's on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So don't feel afraid to go follow. This has been Off the Monologue. I'll catch you lot in the next one. Just hands.
Bye.
Bye.
If I'm not overthinking